Good evening, Internet. It is iShroom, and tonight we're going to be heading into Magic the Gathering Arena Standard format. As I like to do when a new set releases, we haven't played any Lost Caverns of Ixalan Standard yet. That's what we're going to do tonight with some Orzhov Thousand Moon Bunnies. What do I mean by that? Let's take a look. So the major LCI card we're built around is Thousand Moons Smithy, which you probably know what it is. It's a 4-mana legendary artifact. When it ETBs, you create a gnome token whose power and toughness are equal to the number of artifacts and or creatures you control, which can get huge. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, you can tap 5 untapped artifacts and or creatures to transform it into a land that taps for a white, and whenever you cast an artifact or creature using it, you create another gnome token. So this on ETB creates a huge token, or what could be a huge token, and can flip into a land that, when you use it for mana, creates more of these huge tokens, which seems extremely powerful. These tokens are basically like Regal Bunicorns, so I thought it would be fun to pair this card with Regal Bunicorn. Is a 2-mana creature. Power and toughness are equal to the number of non-land permanents we control. So the Bunicorns get huge. And now we've got, a total of 7, plus the ability to create a land that just taps and creates new Bunicorns. So we can get a lot of Bunicorns on the battlefield, and they're going to be large. So for the other creatures and threats in the deck, we wanted stuff that, like, replaces itself or creates, multiple pieces of material. So we're going at the 1-drop slot, 1 greedy freebooter. It's a 1/1 when it dies. We scry 1 and get a treasure token. Occult Conscript is a 1 as a Savannah Lion that ETB's tapped. And for 1 and a black, you can return it from your graveyard to the battlefield, only if a non-skeleton creature died under your control this turn. So it's a 1-mana 2/1 that can recur itself from the battlefield, which means that we can always get it back. We can use it to sacrifice to some other cards in our deck. At the 2-mana slot, of course, we've got our Bunicorns, and we've got Resolute Reinforcements. This is just a 2-mana flash speed creature that creates 2 pieces of material. That's what we're looking for. We've also got a 1 of Jadar, who's just a 1/1 that creates a 2/2 decayed black zombie creature token if there isn't one on the battlefield already. So he's like 2 pieces of material also. And then at the 3-drop slot, we're running 2 of Tinker's Tote. This is really good because it's an artifact that creates 2 1/1 colorless gnome tokens. So this actually creates 3 pieces of material, and if needed, we can sack it for 1 white mana to gain 3 life if we're in a late game situation where our life total is being pressured. And of course, a no-brainer, the 4 of Wedding Announcement. This card is just ridiculously good. It's just one of the staples of Standard right now that is gonna see a lot of play as long as it's legal. Then we've got an Adeline, who's another good threat that creates tokens when during the combat steps, so she fits right in our deck, as well as Lord Skitter, who creates rat tokens every year. He also incidentally hates on the graveyard. So that's the basic plan. We're going to have our Bunicorns, we're going to have our gnomes, they're going to get giants, and we're just going to beat down our opponent with our giant creatures. So interaction and spells we got a Helping Hand and a Not Dead After All, just to help keep our bunnies alive, because they're huge targets, obviously. We are Orzhov, so we're running a whole suite of removal spells. 1 Cut Down, 1 Get Lost, 1 Go for the Throat, 3 Rite of Oblivion, because, since we're going to have so much stuff just lying around, we have plenty of sack fodder for this. This is just an excellent removal spell in a deck like ours, where we're always going to have tokens to sacrifice. And you can flash it back for 4, so it's like 2 removal spells in one card. And 1 Spring-Loaded Sawblades is just basically a removal spell that can be flipped into a creature theoretically. Most of the time it's just going to kill something and be an artifact that sits on the battlefield growing our Bunicorns and gnomes. And then we have a 4 of Pilfer. So I just don't feel safe in a deck like this without discard or counter spells, because there are so many sweepers that are being played in Standard. There's the Sunfalls, the Depopulates, the Farewells, there's like Path of Peril. There's just so many sweepers that are widely played that I think we need main board Pilfer to take them out of our opponent's hand. I always like playing discard cards like this in a black deck, because I just think it's extremely powerful. There are a total of 23 lands in the deck. Oh, also 2 of Treasure Map, which it just lets us scry to find the relevant cards, and it also eventually flips over into a land and generates 3 treasures, so it's like 4 pieces of material right there. I guess 3, because the land doesn't count towards our bunnies and gnomes, but still, it puts out 3 treasures, and we can use them to draw cards, and it ramps us. Total of 23 lands. We're playing a playset of Demolition Field because I think there's going to be a lot of scary lands in Standard. You know, there's like stuff like Thousand Moons Smithy that flips over into lands and gods that do the same thing. So we want to be ready to deal with those. There's also a lot of creature lands. Speaking of creature lands, we are playing 2 of Reckless Fortress, which for 4 can become a 1/4 white and black creature token, which when it attacks, we gain and drain for 2. So it's kind of like a 3/4 in a way. I don't know. I found it to be okay. Sometimes we just need to get in the little extra pings, and that's all we need to close out the game. Sideboard includes a Surge of Salvation, as well as a Lisa, this Angel, Forgotten Archangel. That's good against like removal heavy matchups. Lisa is actually a really good card that could be a main board inclusion, but she's a 5-drop, which I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to stop my curve at 4. However, she is very good. She makes it so that when our non-tokens die, including our bunnies, they just go right back to our hand, so we just cast them right over again. We got some more removal to supplement our main board, an additional cut down, because some matchups that's really good, additional get lost, because some matchups that's really good, and a Lord of the Third Path can deal with artifacts and enchantments. We've got a couple of Pithy Needles against like Planeswalkers. There's lots of stuff that can hit. A couple of dresses are good against the controlling matchups and like the ramp matchups. Soul Guide Lantern is there for graveyards. Knight of Dust Shadow is there to shut down life gain, which like the ramp decks, you know, the like Atraxa decks with their Archangels of Wrath, they can gain a lot of life and they can put themselves out of range doing that. We have our knights here to shut that down. I gotta have one of Gilded Pinions, which is not a card that you see widely played, but this is, we run into trouble against decks kind of like ours that go really wide and have lots of tokens that they can just infinitely chump block our bunnies with. So this piece of equipment is in the sideboard. We can use it to give our bunnies flying so that we can get in those huge hits. And one Stonebrain is there against like combo decks. You know, you can put it against a lot of decks. Just get rid of like Sheoldred, get rid of the Wandering Emperor, you know, that kind of thing. And that is the 75. We're going to make giant gnomes and bunnies, and we're just going to keep churning them out with our Thousand Moons smithing those gnomes, and all of our bunnies and gnomes are going to be huge, and we're just going to beat down with these huge creatures. So that is the plan. We'll see how it goes. You know, a lot of people say that Standard is fun these days, so we'll see. I'm just afraid that it's going to be... I have tested the deck a little bit, and it does work pretty well. Standard does seem a little diverse, more diverse than it's been, although, you know, you still see the Wandering Emperor, you see Rafine, you see Wedding Announcement. A lot of the same players are just going to be there, you know, until they rotate next year. But anyway, let's see how it goes tonight. I'm way down on the ladder. I'm like bronze or silver tier, low silver tier, so hopefully we won't run into like tier deck after tier deck. Anyway, that's the plan. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like off-kilter MTG content, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. Alright, Lone Spirit is our first opponent. Looks like a perfectly functional hand. Okay, I want to make this a little smaller. Okay, let's go. Swamp. Alright, let's go for a Pilfer. Alright, it's mono blue. I have a feeling this deck is going to be popular. I think I'll take Fading Hope, because getting our bunnies and gnomes, getting our gnomes bounced is terrible. Sleight of hand. More impulses. Yeah, we're in bronze tier. I haven't been playing much arena lately. More sleight of hands. Where are the Delvers and Haughty Djinns? Do I even go for this smithy? Drawing nothing but lands. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I doubt it will resolve. Consider. Now the token doesn't actually die if it gets phased out, but it does if it gets bounced. Okay, they don't have the counter. They must have found another fading hope. There's the Haughty. We've just drawn nothing but lands this game. I guess we're just passing. Alright, well they've got the mists, so we know that they can save their Djinn, but I guess we make them cast it. They just negate. More Haughty Djinns. Alright. Well, winning announcement is going to save us. Yeah, that deck is going to be very prevalent, I think. So what do we want? Let's get Duress. Let's get Lisa, just a big flyer. More removal, cut down. Get lost. Actually, cut down doesn't really kill anything in their deck, does it? Their stuff's all huge. They might have Delvers. I guess I'll leave in one cut down. What did we cut? Exiling the graveyard, I don't think... Does it help against Haughty Djinn? It actually does, doesn't it? It helps against the Tolarian Terrors, too. I don't know if I mentioned the Soul Guide Lanterns. That's Graveyard Hate. That's our sideboard. And I think we just shave some stuff. I don't think we really need this stuff, because they don't, like, kill your stuff at all. Yeah, let's get rid of the cut downs. We also, like, we drew nothing but lands until the very last turn of that game. Okay, and that's a 0-lander. And double Pilfer's good. I'll bottom Demolition Field. All their lands are islands. Pilfer. Well, Haughty Djinn is the only creature they have. They have a bunch of counterspells up. I think I'll make them use one. Probably should have baited with Soul Guide Lantern first. Actually, I want this Soul Guide Lantern to resolve. Well, they have another counterspell. So, which would I rather resolve? Probably my smithy. I need to draw land. Alright, let's see if we have another counter. Not yet. But they found it. They have their flow of knowledge ready to go. So they're gonna draw 5 and discard 2. Haughty Jin is a 5/4. I actually have nothing I can sack to this Rite of Oblivion, which really sucks. I could sack my Soul Guide Lantern, but I don't want to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have enough mana to activate my fortress. I can't sack it anyway. Alright. I mean, I guess I'll just crack this now. Mill 4 cards, then put an instant or fairy back in your hand. Flow of knowledge, awesome. Bunicorn is a 1/1. That's a pretty sad Bunicorn. Draw 6, discard 2. Another Picklock Prankster gets back to negate. Yeah, whatever. There's no way we're gonna overcome their full grip of cards, negate in hand. Yeah, that blue deck is gonna be a thing, and it is no fun to play against. I believe in the bunnies. Admiral Dark is our next opponent. This is fine. Having a treasure map makes every draw much better. Do I pilfer? Yeah, let's pilfer. Take their 3 mana play. Zephyr Sentinel, make disappear wedding announcements. I guess I'll take wedding announcements. It's probably the most threatening card. Yes, one must believe in the bunnies. They actually don't have any blue mana right now. I think I'll get down my wedding announcements while I can. They don't want to lose their creatures. They're just going to use the ability to find a Lunar Veteran. Okay. I think I'll attack. They'll probably block with their Lunar Veteran. No block. Okay, I'm gonna go for the Smithy. Another Lunar Veteran. Resolute Reinforcements. Alright, let us Pilfer. I think we take Resolute Reinforcements, because we're just interested in, stopping chump blockers. I think I attack with one of these tokens so I can draw a card. We'll do the old upkeep scry with treasure map as well. So it does appear that our opponent is salt roping, which is really unfortunate. Come on, like, you're playing the tier Azorious Soldiers deck, and you're gonna rope me for my brew. Alright, we're against Swile with their Teferi avatar. Uh-oh, please don't be control. This is keepable. Alright, let's go for a Pilfer. Alright, so this is a big mana deck. Hey Raguth, how's it going? What do I take here? Virtue of Persistence is pretty bad, but making them discard it just puts it in their graveyard where they can still use it. Spelunking. Archangel of Wrath is a terrible card for us. Geologic Appraiser. It's all bad, but I think Spelunking just accelerates them incredibly. They actually don't have a black source right now. Do I have the deck list? Yeah, I do. I don't have it, like, in my Twitch right now. But I can show you the list after this game, and it will be in the, it'll be in the YouTube comments. I don't have, like, a .deck command. I should get that. Okay, just a 3/4. I'm not sure how to do that, actually. I should do that. Let's kill that angel. Make a rat. Go attacking. I think we'll get down our treasure map. Now let's just go wide and try to kill them before they get anything down. Alright, there's their black mana. Wedding announcements. Let's attack with some tokens so that we draw. Archangel of Wrath is a very problematic card. There's a bunny. It's gonna be big. Appraiser into spelunking. Leyline binding. Take out Lord Skitter. Oh, I should have upkeep stopped. Alright, let's kill the Appraiser. Let's attack with our stuff. Since we can't block the Angel anyway, we'll draw a card. I think we want to mess with their mana. Alright, I can only destroy one land and still play the bunny. Right? So sure, let's do this. And then which do we want to take out? The Cavern of Souls? Set an upkeep stop. I guess there's no reason not to do this now. We don't want to swamp. Another Appraiser. Finds more spelunking. Migration to search up another land. So they have a Sunfall on top of their deck. Helping Hand. Jeez. They're gonna cast Atraxa first, right? Well, I guess they don't play this bunny. I don't think I want Helping Hand, because the Sunfall is gonna exile everything. I don't want Tinker's Tote either. Can we take them off of Atraxa mana in any way? White, blue, green. That's their only black source. No, they have the mana. Well, let's see if they have another basic land. Why did it tap the demolition field to do that? I could have blown up 2 lands. Stupid auto tapper. Yeah, I could have blown up another Triome right now. But the auto tapper screwed me. Alright. Another treasure map? I don't mind drawing another treasure map, honestly. Okay. Let's blow up another land. Still got basics. They do. They got basics for days. I guess I'll grab another swamp. Play a pink lanes. Play a bunny. Play another treasure map. And now they get to resolve Atraxa and draw a handful of cards. Exploring with Atraxa. They keep herd migration on top. Oh, I forgot to upkeep Scry. They are totes. Let's attack with our bunny. They have this 8/8 lifelinker, so, like... Okay, I'll kill Atraxa. Let's scry with our treasure map. Adeline will be good post-wipe. They're gonna have 5 3/3 beasts. There's the Archangel. Yeah, this deck is Busterino. I actually don't think we can win from here, so I'll just scoop it up. They have beans now. Yeah, we can't win from here. So we want Duress. We want our Knights. We want Get Lost. We want Lauren. We want the Stone Brain? Yeah. Get rid of Atraxa. Cut down is useless. These cards are useless because they either exile or they leyline bind. They don't actually kill your stuff. One problem with this deck is it's difficult to make cuts. I think our 1-drops are probably okay, or at least that guy. Yeah, all of our stuff is just good for our strategy. I'll cut the Conscript. Jadar. Maybe 1 Rite of Oblivion since I'm cutting, like, material generation. We've got the Stone Brain. That's kind of interesting. Keep. Oh, I played the wrong land. I needed to play this. It's gonna come tapped now. Oh no, that was a major mistake. I might have had a chance to Stone Brain them before they can leyline bind. We missed our land drop too, that's pretty bad. I think I'll go for Pilfer. They do have leyline binding. Farewell. Just a fun deck. I guess I take Beans, because they're gonna draw all of their stuff. Can I draw land, please? No. I guess I duress. Take leyline binding. They discover into more spelunking. We still don't draw lands. Just get down the brain. See, this is a problem with Standard right now, is like, what do you do if you're a creature deck against stuff like this? These white and Esper decks that run like 7 sweepers. They're exile sweepers. Well, I guess I'm naming Atraxa with this. Herd migration. So they have a herd migration, and they have domain, so they can get like 5 3/3s. I'm just too far behind at this point. Only have 1 white source. I guess Lord Skitter can trade for the Appraiser and leaves a token that I can Rite of Oblivion with. Yep, 5 3/3s. And yeah, I can't beat 5 3/3s plus the angel, so GG's. That deck is gross. I still believe in the bunnies. We're against Murmur 000. On the play. This looks like a decent hand. Alright, let's treasure map. Blue-white, uh-oh. I'm not going to upkeep Scribe because I want to cast Wedding Announcements. Although there is a pretty good chance it gets countered. But I'm going to go for it. Yep. They have a wedding announcement. Do I have Rite of Oblivion their wedding announcements? Feels really bad. Sacking my treasure map to do that. But I think I'm gonna do it, right? I need to set up double white. Yeah, I think sadly I'm gonna do it. They have a Bunicorn. Let's go for Adeline. Another make disappear. Alright, let's Smithy. You have another make disappear. They decided not to cast it, I guess, because this is just making a 2/2. So I can write something, sacking my Smithy. I'm never going to be able to transform this. And kill the Bunicorn? I guess. The Bunicorn's going to get ridiculously large. This is not how we're supposed to be playing our deck, by the way. We're supposed to be generating, like, fodder to sack. We have a third make disappear. And we draw land. Okay. So let's do Duress. Get lost. Cut down. Probably Gilded Pinions. Lisa? If I'm bringing in Lisa, I probably don't need all of this stuff. Actually, I don't think they even kill stuff outside of combat. Let's just run one Rite of Oblivion, and we'll go down Jadar, I guess. Alright, this hand's good. We got our pinions. Get those bunnies up in the air. I think I do want to upkeep stop to try to draw land. We'll take a land. Also, resolute reinforcements. Sure, I will block your 1/1 with my 1/1. Zephyr Sentinel. Yeah, let's scry. Land is good. I think we kill the Knight Errant while they're tapped out. Oh, that was all in my upkeep. Sure, let's attack. Whenever it attacks another target creature, gets +1/+1. Can I get a Duress or a Pilfer? Thank you. Let's Duress. Two Zephyr Sentinels. Okay. We'll have to sack 2 treasures, but I think it's worth it to play our Smithy. We'll make a 4/4. Another Yoshin frontliner. Alright, we've got our gilded pinions. It's gonna come in handy. equip our gnome. Don't think I attack. They scoop? They scoop to the flying gnome? Seriously? Okay. We'll take it. I think I want my knights. I'll cut a duress. Gilded pinions, too much. Too good. I'll cut a freebooter. Can't keep a 6-lander. Well, I suppose this is okay. I do need to fight in white mana. I like all these cards. I want the demolition field. I think I should bottom a land, though. I'll bottom this swamp. Bunnicorn will be promptly cut down. Alright, let's go for Pilfer. Snag the Zephyr Sentinel. Can I top deck a white source, please? They scoop! Okay. Well, we beat Azorious Soldiers, which is one of the best decks in Standard, so... yeah, our disruption was enough. And the pinions! The flying gnome. Too much to overcome in Game 2. Tokumowashi is our opponent here in Silver Tier. We'll be on the play. Alright, we've got some good disruption. We don't have an... I'll keep this. I think I will play my tap land on turn 1. Okay, let us pilfer you. So, it looks like just control. I guess I'll take the Wandering Emperor. Or get lost. Probably the Wandering Emperor is the most powerful card in their hand. I don't mind if they get lost my Cult Conscript. Sunfall's another possible take. Yeah, I think I want to take Sunfall. That's kind of the reason why I'm running Pilfers in the main, is to get rid of sweepers. Wedding announcements. Lord Skitter. I'll send in my resolute reinforcements. I think I'll not dead after all it. Get it back, get another token. Going pretty wide here, so I need to dodge a sweeper. Get lost on Lord Skidder, okay. Roadside Reliquary. Alright, let's pilfer their Sarah Paragon. Let's explore with our skeleton. I'll leave that on top of my library. And let's explore with one of our tokens. I'll leave that on top of my library. Yeah, let's just get in. You know, I think the downside of Get Lost is actually a bit more than people give credit for. Lay down arms on my skeleton. Well, send in the 2/2s. Here comes the bunny. It's only gonna be a 3/3. Candy trail. They gain 3 life and draw a card. I'll be very sad if they have a sweeper here. Phew, managed to dodge it. Alright. So, mono white control. I think I want Pithy Needles for the Wandering Emperor. And I want Duress to get rid of those Sunfalls. Maybe Lisa. Lauren. I'll cut Go for the Throat. I'll cut down. I'll cut one of these spells. Helping Hand. Maybe both of them. When I'm playing Lisa, I probably just board those out. I'll cut Jadar. And my freebooter. Alright, that's a good hand. They're mono white, so they're playing maybe 8 Field of Ruins. Play fired bricks. Create 2/1/1 gnomes. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Okay. Craft with artifact 7. We got a lot of bunnies. I feel pretty good about that. Why do the bunnies make... Oh, they're unicorns too. That's why they make the horse noise. Realmbreaker, the invasion tree. Target opponent mills 3 cards. Put a land card from their graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Sack it. Search for any number of praetors. Okay. farmhand. Pithing Needle. I could name Realmbreaker? That is a little annoying. It is ramping them like... It's gonna ramp them like crazy. I could also name the Wandering Emperor. But I could just kill the Wandering Emperor. Another question is, do I commit more creatures to the battlefield? Alright, I'm gonna name Realmbreaker, I think. And I will commit Resolute Reinforcements. Chump the bunny. I imagine I probably get swept here. Nope, just lay down arms. More bricks. Alright, they got land for days. Alright, I'm swinging out so that I draw a card. So... I guess I want to use this to get my second white source. Then I'll play a bunny. So if we get swept, it'd be unfortunate, but we can rebuild decently well. Oh, they're just attacking my lands. Well, I got a lot of basic lands. Alright, I think I'll go with the smithy here. Make a gnome. Grow my bunny to an 8/8. Virtue of Loyalty, gonna put a chump. Farewell, yep. Well, we can rebuild. Here's Adeline. Here's the bunny. I think I destroy Virtue of Loyalty. Then I attack. My bunny grows to a 3/3. A chump. Alright, I need something good. Guardian of Girapur. Does nothing. Lisa. That's pretty good. Double blocking Adeline. Okay, I'll take out the Guardian. And I get Adeline back to my hand. Candy Trail. Lay down arms on Lisa. Alright, attack with the bunny. Alright, they just chumped the token. Another wedding announcements. I wouldn't mind a wedding announcement. Lord Skitter, that's a good draw. Do I attack? I think I do. Double blocking Lisa, what's her name? Adeline. Okay. This is fine. Oh, they die. They need to block the bunny. Okay. The bunny's got there. Too much bunny to handle. Maxi 1613 is our opponent. And that hand looks fine. Yeah, let's get our provisioner down. Our freebooter. Is this domain again? Yeah, sure looks like it. Alright, let's get some reinforcements. Alright, let's pilfer. Yep, it's domain. Sunfall, depopulate, depopulate. So they got 3 sweepers and 2 herd migrations. I don't know, how do you ever beat a hand like this with a creature deck? I mean, what do I take? The herd migrations are going to make 5 3/3s. But the sweepers just destroy our whole board. I don't know. I guess I'll take a herd migration. beanstalk. Well, I'm not committing anything else to the battlefield. I think I will Rite of Oblivion their beans. At least they won't be drawing cards off of their sweepers as they destroy us. Archangel of Wrath. We're also not drawing lands, which does make it hard to win. I guess I'll take their other herd migration. No attack. I was considering whether I want to have this guy die and get a treasure. Okay, we finally draw land number 3. Guess I'll wedding announcements. Stomper. Now is active. Hey, there's some spring-loaded saw blades. And I'm gonna attack just so I can draw a card. Invasion of Zendikar. So they have infinite mana. And they can get another 4/4. They don't attack. Pilfer. Well, I can now Rite of Oblivion. Pilfer away. There's Sunfall. Sure, let's double block. Actually, we'll double block this because it can theoretically do something besides be a 4/4. We need like a removal spell for the Topiary Stomper. It's just a matter of time before they draw Atraxa though, and then we just lose. Well, I guess we're doing this. Actually, do we do our treasure token? Our spring-loaded saw blades? I think we do our treasure token. Well, they've only got one more in hand that we know of. They could have additional ones. Nissa.
You will listen, figure of the machine.
Makes it 8/8. Okay, let's play our totes. And let's get rid of Nissa.
History will not repeat itself.
Leyline Binding. Gonna get my blocker. Okay. Pretty hard to outgrind that deck. So we want Lauren. We want Duress. We want Knights. Stonebrain. Get lost. Don't want cut down. Can do without this. This and this don't do anything. Get Lisa. Cut Jadar. Cut a Smithy. I guess it will go down one right. And cut one Tote. No, one... Yeah, one Tote. This is the kind of hand that, you know, it seems fine, but, like, it doesn't kill fast. Our deck doesn't kill fast enough to really compete with them. I guess I'll keep it. We have Rite of Oblivion, so we can kill Leyline Bindings. Alright, we do need to not draw only lands. Drew Lauren, that's fine. Stomper. Alright, Stumper can't block. So we'll get to draw a card. I guess we start trying to disrupt their mana. So they don't currently have double white. Alright, let's attack. Cool, we get to draw a card. Demolition field. I think we hit this. Yeah, we definitely hit their white source. Wow, they don't have any basic planes. Okay. That means we have a chance. Here's a treasure map. They have no white mana. Let's scry. Thousand Moons Smithy. Keep that on top. Oh, we drew it. Alright, now they have one white. They didn't fetch a plains off any of those desolation fields previously. Probably because they had it in hand. That's probably their one. Rome host Siege Shark. Alright, let's scry. Knight of Dust Shadow. Yeah, I think I want that actually. They can't Archangel yet. If they have another white source, they can. I think I'd go for the gnome. It's a 6/6. And I'll pass. Leyline Binding? No, just a cycle. Okay, they can only get one of our things. No, they got both. Yeah, I could have played the knight, but then they just would have killed the knight. Duress. I want a duress. Yeah, I think I want to flip this. Let us duress. Third migration, leyline binding. I have a Lauren for leyline binding. Let's kill probably the Seed Shark. Sack of treasure. And let's play our knight. Cycling, looking for Atraxa. Looking for that Atraxa. Yep, we're gonna take a hit. They don't gain life, though. Okay. Let's attack with our knight. Let's draw a card. Jeez, just more lands. I kind of want a Lauren just to get another gnome. Because if they leyline binding my gnome, I don't get it back if I destroy the leyline binding anyway. I think I will do that. Feels bad. I just want to make a gnome. And I'll play a skeleton. I guess if I was going to do that, I should have attacked with my gnome. Gonna hit my knight, okay. They feel like they want to gain life. Hops into Baloth, sure. Just more lands. Come on, draw me something good, please. Something that creates more than one item, please. Just more lands. Ugh. This is hugely risky. I need a creature. Oh, the stone brain. Well, okay. Oh, I get the gnome because it's an artifact. Yes. Let's pop it on Atraxa. Double leyline binding in hand. They still have 2 Sunfalls. Yeah, geez, this deck is gross. They have double leyline binding in hand. Attack with our gnomes. They double block. Sure. Let's Rite of Oblivion on the Archangel. Sack our skeleton. Replay our skeleton. Ooh, Pilfer. Let's draw with Lauren. Okay, that's a good draw. Let's Pilfer. Leyline binding. On a gnome. On my wedding announcement. Okay. We'll take herd migration. Alright, let's play the Tinker's Tote. Get a gnome. Make a bunch of stuff. Turn our gnomes into 8/8s. Or 9/9s, actually. That's lethal? No, because one of them is summoning sick. Leyline binding is gonna hit a gnome. Alright, we just need to dodge a sweeper for one turn. We've got these creature lands, actually, a creature land. There's a depopulate. I mean, we can make more gnomes. We've got our skeleton, too. Duress, not so good. Alright, let's fire up our Restless Fortress. Alright, we beat Domain. We managed to disrupt their mana enough in the early game, I think, that it bought us some time. Cult Conscript was clutch there. Do we want to change anything? I really think I want all my Rite of Oblivion. I want my Tinker's Totes too. Yeah, we'll just run it back the way we had it. Alright, we've got a Pilfer and some good stuff, so this is a keep. I think I Pilfer on 2, wedding announcement on 3. This deck could probably use some more 1-drop creatures. Maybe more of those freebooters. The skeletons are pretty good because your tokens are all... None of our tokens are skeletons, and they die all the time, so he just keeps coming back. Opponent mulligans to 6. Draw land. Let's Pilfer. Shark. Angel depopulate. Herd migration. What's your mana situation? Don't have blue mana. I think I'll just take herd migration. They still don't have blue mana. Ooh, we can duress. Take your depopulates. Get those sweepers out of here. Topiary Stomper can find them blue. Now we will have to find a way to deal with the shark. Duress is not what we wanted, unfortunately. Well, let's wedding announcement. We'll get to draw a card. And the angel is a problem too. Lisa. Yep, here's the angel. But we did find the answer. That's good. I'll just Lisa. Leyline binding. Smithy. If I had one more mana, I could play the Smithy and hold up, get lost. I think I'll just Lauren. I'm gonna destroy the incubate. Now this is a pretty good giveaway that I have another removal spell in my hand. But let's see if they bite. They go for it. Ooh. Okay. You're gonna get punished here. can block the Archangel. I can block Lauren and just get it back. That was such a blowout for us. That was devastating. I mean, I did kind of telegraph it. They draw land. They draw another land. Lisa comes back. Rite of Oblivion. I think I play my Smithy here. Get a big old gnome. We know we don't need to duress because they just have 2 lands in their hand. Which they're gonna cycle. Bunnicorn. Alright, let's duress. Two lands. Is this an artifact? No. It's just a Phyrexian shark. They cycle. And do I go for the Bunicorn? I think so. If they only have depopulate. There's Atraxa. I think we might have this, though. This might be too late. They have a leyline binding. I will decline. Leyline binding, Sunfall. So let's think about this. I could go Lauren, Rite of Oblivion. So all our stuff would stay the size that it is. They could leyline binding one creature. I'm trying to see if there's a way I can kill them right now. I could sack this. All my stuff goes down by 1. They leyline binding one creature, so I get in for 9. I think that's what I do. Leyline Binding. They can go down to 2 if they don't want to chump. They have another Atraxa in hand. So if I Lauren, then they just Sunfall. I think I wait. They just Sunfall right now. Okay. Got a bunch of Incubate tokens. We are at 30 life, too, so there's that. Invasion of Zendikar. Need some good draws, though. Wedding Announcement's a pretty good draw. Alright, let's Wedding Announcements. Let's Lauren. Get back our Lisa. That's a lethal threat. Atraxa. Not good enough on its own. Are they out of leyline bindings yet? No. Depopulate. Beanstalk. That's not going to do it. More beans. I think we got this. Is it possible we just beat Domain? Double Atraxa? Well, I'm never gonna flip that Smithy, so I might as well just do this. And swing out. Gotta deal with all three. Good game, opponent. Whew, we did it. We beat Domain. I can't believe it. Double Atraxas. Double Archangel of Wrath. Fully kicked. Wow. I mean, we are a dog in that matchup for sure, but we can theoretically get it done, as we just proved. Grognon will be our final opponents. And this hand looks great. I mean, I have stuff I can do. Ginger brew. Oh, they're pretty aggro. That's not good. Teething wormlets. Whenever an artifact ETBs under your control, you gain 1 life. This is the first time has resolved. Put a +1/+1 counter on it. Okay. Let's go for Pilfer. Zoetic Glyph. Ooh, they're a Ensoul deck. They don't have blue mana though. It looks like they're kind of getting mana screwed, which is unfortunate, but it happens. Alright, they've got blue mana. Here comes the schooner. Alright, I think I want to Adeline. And Cult Conscript. I can't draw a card, so I won't attack. More schooners. Alright, they're coming on in. Alright, we will block a schooner. Probably would have been better to block the wormlet there. Ooh, there's a bunny. Alright, so we are swinging. We are slamming our bunny. Do we want to Rite of Oblivion anything? I don't think so. I think I'll just get down my treasure map. Start the scrying. Restless Fortress can go to the bottom. Good game. Well, our opponent stumbled on Matt at the beginning there, which helped us a lot, but that is what our deck is trying to do. So let's go for, I don't know, cut down number 2 is good. Get lost might be good. Lauren might be good. Duress actually isn't too bad. Let's cut this stuff. Cut Jadar. We'll cut a freebooter. Maybe just go one duress. Sure. Alright, we've got removal, we've got a bunny, we've got a pilfer. Tough cookie. Do we just kill it now? We can Ensoul their food token. Yeah, I think we just kill it. We actually could have waited. No, because then we would have got hit by 4. We could have waited to respond to its activation. But then we would take a hit. Oh, there's the glyph. We missed our land. That is a very fast clock. Let's pilfer. We'll just take Disruption Protocol, I guess. Spyglass Siren makes a map. This card's really good. Alright, do you find land number 3? What are we gonna do? It'd be nice to exile the glyph with Rite of Oblivion. We'd have to take another hit, or we could chump block, I guess. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Ginger roots. Do I chump block? I need this. I need to sack this token. Siege engine. 7, 8. I go down to 2. I go to 2. Next turn, I ritual the glyph, which gets rid of the 5/5. But then if I don't draw land, I can't deal with the ginger root. So it appears that I do have to chump here. Alright, there's a land. I don't want to Rite of Oblivion the wedding announcement, so I guess I'm just killing the food token and hoping they don't hit anything too crazy off the Discover. I should have actually Demolition Field the Murex and did that, because the auto tapper kind of hosed me. Another ginger brute. Alright. Well, we were the ones who stumbled on mana that time. But yeah, that's what our opponent's deck is trying to do. The glyph is so good. I think I want Pithy Needles, actually. Maybe Lisa? Now, Lisa dies to the Ensouls. See, that deck, when it gets a draw, it just gets out 5 power attackers so quickly. Of course, Ensoul Artifact is not actually in the deck, but I think maybe Skilled Animist? There is another card besides the glyph. Let's cut a Smithy. Pretty sure I do want the Duress too. Nah, because they are a lot of creatures. I'll just run 1 Duress. Rite of Oblivion is actually a little clunky. This is where I want to draw my cut downs, might go for the throat. I get lost. The mana is kind of painful, but I don't think we can really mull this. Sure, let's Resolute Reinforcements. Ow. We'll block the Ginger Brute. Schooner. Okay. Let's go for a wedding announcement. Make a token. I feel kind of dirty playing this card. It's so busted. Create a map token. 3/4 vigilance. That's not bad. Gonna crew and explore. Okay. Tough cookie on top. I think I just lay down announcement number 2. Swing, draw a couple cards, make some tokens. Another Ginger Brute. All right, we're getting hit. So, what do we do here? Yeah, I don't think we can afford to attack and just lose both of our dudes. I think we need to kill something. The Tough Cookie or the Schooner? I think the Tough Cookie, because they can just start animating the food tokens. Then play a 4/4 bunny. Yeah, let's get a bunny. It's actually a 7/7 bunny. Beseju gonna blow up our wedding announcement. Okay. That gives us enough mana for the spring-loaded saw blades. Teething Wormlet. Merfolk is a 5/6. Okay. Another merfolk on top. So... let's block here. That has vigilance. So I guess we're chumping here. And we'll use the saw blades on the wormlet. I could have blocked the bunnicorn, because this puts another permanent on the battlefield. That sucks. I missed out on... yeah, I would have killed that merfolk. Alright, Demolition Field. Let's play the Tote. Let's get rid of this merfolk. Get in for a bit of damage. Tough cookie. Gonna explore. Whenever creature you control explores a land card, you may put a land from your hand onto the battlefield tap. Put a +1 counter on it. Okay. So they're getting their cookie up to a 4/4. Ooh, another Bunicorn. Well, I think we're sending the crew. Oh, I should have activated the fortress too. Yikes. That makes a huge difference actually. That was a mistake. They have to block the bunny. They take 4. Here comes another bunny. Alright, not a lot of exploration to be had. Alright, and this should be game. They have to block both bunnies. So yeah, it looks like lethal. They can eat a food. I'm not sure if that's enough to keep them alive. That's not enough. Exactsies. Alright, GG. A very interesting Simic food deck there. Cool. Our final record for this stream was 4-2. Right? 4-2? Yes. We got stomped in our first game against Domain, and we lost pretty bad to Mono Blue as well. But yeah, we beat some legitimate decks. We beat Azorious Soldiers, we beat that Domain deck. Like, we beat the second time we encountered Domain, we won. That was hard, but we did get there. So the deck has the potential to compete among the real stuff. You know, Wedding Announcement is a busted card. Regal Bunnicorn is obviously very pushed. I mean, it can be ridiculous. Threat that always has to be dealt with. Like, the Thousand Moons Smithy is amazing. The ability to mass produce those enormous gnome tokens is just gross. But yeah, I like the disruption too. I think it's necessary. The main board Pilfers and sideboard Duresses to deal with all the sweepers, because those do wreck us pretty bad. Farewell in particular just like ruins everything. But that's true of like every deck gets wrecked by Farewell except like control decks. So yeah, overall I think the deck is very fun and it has the power. Maybe some better 1-drops would be nice. Like, I don't know. The Cult Conscript I kind of liked. Maybe I'd replace Greedy Freebooter with another Cult Conscript. I think more 1-drops might be useful. These are the two that like produce additional material when they die. So that's kind of like why I like them. But maybe just more copies, because we had a lot of turn 1s where we didn't have anything to do. All of our power is really on turn 2 and 3. But yeah, I think the deck is cool. I really enjoyed playing it. I, for the most part, had fun playing Standard this week. I don't know how much more Standard I'll be playing in the near future, but we'll see. I might try another Standard stream if this one gets a lot of use. Anyway, that is Orzhov Thousand Moon Bunnies. I hope you enjoyed it. There is a deck list in the description. And if you like this kind of off-meta, off-kilter MTG content, please do come by and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment down below. Like the video. Come by my stream. We stream Magic the Gathering every Monday night. So hope to see you there, and I hope you have a good night. Take care.